Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Kennard. We're here at the 250R intro with Honda. Super excited to be here. Been working on this bike for a little bit with a lot of great test riders, and man, I'm just super excited for people to ride this bike. We're up here in Oregon, the weather's cool, the track's awesome, and we're having a good time. So I hope you enjoy what you're about to see.
Getting to ride the new 2022 bike was awesome, and you know, a lot of the media journalists were able to ride it as well. And it's cool. We all think it's a good bike at Honda ourselves, and then to hear that be confirmed with all the journalists and people who rode it is awesome. So as far as the launch is concerned, I think it was a good success, and the bikes will be out for sale shortly, mid-August. So I think everyone's stoked, and all thumbs up around.
For me, there's always one bike every year that's the most anticipated machine. This year, it's the Honda CRF250R. It's been a while since we've seen a change, so you have one pipe now, you got a little bit more torque. The Honda engineers worked hard on getting some more torque, some more mid-range, as well as upping the durability. So they have done that, and as well to keep that nice chassis feel that Honda always has. We always think about Honda's cornering well. You go to a soft track in the ruts, Honda's always really good in that area. But Honda has improved upon the straight line stability, as well as keeping that nice cornering feel. What we call that in the testing world is called cornering stability. Cornering stability is when you get in the corner, how it sticks. If there's any kind of imperfections here at Mountain View, there's wood chips in some of these, so if it upsets the chassis is nice and calm on the 2022, as well as straight line stability, so to me that's a plus.
Different look, looks faster, looks more sleek, and then if you go on the more technical kind of way, the bike's lighter, you got a single pipe, the bottom end's way better, so a whole heap of stuff that makes this bike just as better as last year's, I think, so yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned the transmission, because that's actually my favorite change for the Honda. Last year, because it had a little lack of low end, you had to downshift to second, and then the gear transition from second to third was a quick one. Third was a pretty narrow gear, so I'd often find myself going second, third, right to fourth, right? You go right from pretty much second to fourth. Now with this new third gear, it's long and it's broad, plus with the increased power down low, you can carry third gear through more corners, and then you could carry it all the way down the straightaway if you want. You don't have to shift, because as we know, Honda's got a ton of top end over rev. It pulls to the moon, but now it's got the bottom end grunt and the right gear ratio to pull it third out of the turn. Makes the bike so much easier to ride.
The first thing I noticed compared to, if we're gonna compare it to last year's machine, is I have more bottom end. And for me as a vet guy, there's a new market for 250s now, and the new market is older vet riders that can't hang on to 450s. They want a 250, but sometimes 250s don't have enough power. Well, Honda's trying to bridge that gap with some more torque. I think they succeeded in getting some of that, so that is nice. Obviously, it still pulls really far up in the top end, but overall, the torque is what I was really concerned with, and they succeeded and got a little bit more in 2022.
So one of the biggest things that they went for was the lightness of it. You know, it's 8 pounds lighter. It's going to help a lot. The chassis is different, so it helps more with handling, which is, at the end of the day, you know, all we're kind of after in the 250 class is more power and stability and handling, you know, because obviously the efficiency of the bike helps us be efficient in the, you know, 30+2 races at nationals. So
the bike is great. The motor, much improved. The motor was the thing lacking in the past. That was the only reason it didn't win the shootout for me, in my opinion. The new motor is right in line with everything else that's at the top of the finishing order in our comparison tests. I really like the bike in map 3. Has great low end, very good mid-range, and it pulls far on top. So overall, I'd say 2 thumbs up. The bike is a definite improvement over the bike it replaces.